That's a good beer. Hi, I'm Brie, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the art of beer and why you should appreciate and not regurgitate. There's a lot of different kinds of beer, many more than you probably know of. Depending on ingredients, time, temperatures, and processes, beers can change completely. And by understanding and appreciating beer, my hope is that you will learn to love it instead of abuse it. Here's a list of all the kinds of ales, and within each of these categories there's 3 to 5 subcategories. I'm going to quickly go through them so you can understand exactly how much beer there is. Lagers, mixed style beers, and meads and ciders. Now an ale versus a lager. Now that I've introduced you to the kinds of beers, I'm going to tell you all the different types and go into further detail. An ale is fermented at the top, while a lager is fermented at the bottom. This allows the fermentation process to be shorter for the ale and longer for the lager. An ale is a reddish brown or darkish brown. It can really range from a lot of different types of colors, as well as the lager. An ale is more robust and has fruity flavors, while a lager is more crisp and elegant. Now I'm going to tell you about some of my favorites. A stout, there's a bunch of different types. There's dry, sweet, oatmeal, etc. It's a dark ale, and it's roasted barley is the main ingredient in a stout. Very minimal hops and malt-free. This is what distinguishes it from a lot of the other types of beers. It's very dark in color, almost black, and the top fermentation results in a really thick, rich, creamy head on the top of the beer. An India Pale Ale, also one of my favorites. There's English, American, and Imperial, and it's very hoppy, which makes it bitter, dark golden color, and has a bitter scent and taste. A wheat beer is a type of Belgian and French ale. It's refreshing, highly carbonated, and it's usually pale. And it always includes a type of wheat in the ingredients. An amber lager is a type of pale lager. It's typically stored and served a lot colder than most of the other beers. It has a smooth finish, distinct hop aroma and flavor, and has enough malt to be subtly sweet. And it's usually amber colored. There's a lot of different types of ciders, and these are very different from your traditional beers because they have at least 35% fermented apple juice in it. These technically seem to be clear to amber brown in color. A mead is always made with some type of fermented honey and water. It's a cross between a beer and a wine, and is good for people that are trying to get into beers but they really like wine. So I've handed out cards to each of you with description of your beers on it. This is the word bank. Take a look and try and match up your beer to the description on your card. Here are the answers. How many of you guys got it right? Great. And how many of you think that you would try this beer in the future? Wonderful. So now that you have an idea of the different types of beers, how many of you think you've learned a lot about beer today? Wonderful. Beer is an art, and by understanding the differences behind them, I hope you can learn to appreciate the art of the beer and all the different types that there are to enjoy. Try and stay beyond the Corona and Coors Lights when you go out, and try something different, as long as you're 21, of course. Beer is fun, but drink responsibly and enjoy. Thank you.